stories when people reach out to you for help. These trailers are making an impact right across Ontario. In fact, they're making an impact in the US and across Canada. And there's nothing like when we get a video from somebody that said, "Oh my God, I seen one of your trailers," and they shot a little video. Or I was sitting in my office and I looked across and the company across from me, one of your trailers was in the dock. People are excited that we're doing this, that our industry is taking this step to raise public awareness about human trafficking. There's all kinds of organizations here within Canada that support human trafficking. Victim services, survivors, survivor-led organizations. And I'd strongly encourage you to reach out to any of them. Especially if you have a company, you want to have a talk, you need a speaker for an event or a conference, bring in a survivor to talk to you about human trafficking. And please, pay them.
Great. This is so important because I don't think a lot of people understand. I've heard that comment before, you know, maybe happening elsewhere, but it doesn't happen in our hometown. And so this is a great awareness piece. And for those of you that haven't had a chance to see The Sound of Freedom, I encourage you to do that. It talks about this issue of human trafficking and has brought it to the forefront. It is a very, I guess, sad movie, but something that's important as we recognize and make people aware. And the third,
you know, I want to recognize, you know, IMVR, who offices right across the road here on Ontario Street in Lincoln, who are working hard on this and bringing awareness in the trucking industry, along with Zavcor and KRTS and the Women's Trucking Federation of Canada. So,
and we were 13 years old, online, befriended another 13-year-old girl who said, "Let's go to Ottawa and play paintball." So the girl shows up and the mother didn't recognize her and said, "Who are you?" "Well, we're going to Ottawa to play paintball." She said, "I don't think so." And sure enough, she called her ex-husband, who came right over, and he said, "Well, how are you going to get there?" And she goes, "Well, our ride's 3 streets over, about, you know, a third of the way down." So the father was a hefty kind of guy. He goes over, and there's a car with this old guy sitting in it. He opened the door, and he said, "Give me your bleeping license, or I'm going to kill you right where you are." And the guy gave him his license. They were able to apprehend him. But the problem is, he just gets a little slap and then he's out doing it again. But it is our people. That's how easy it is. They have people, 13 years old, looking for other people.
Industry, we are dedicated to making a change and to help this and win this war. I have had it's a weird world, call it privilege, but a privilege to hear victims of human trafficking. And if you're not brought to tears, there's nothing left inside of you.
We were absolutely thrilled to be involved, and it's an issue that comes up a lot. Human trafficking is something that we hear a lot of. There's been a very big push for education on it, but you don't hear very much about the migrant workers. And we were absolutely just honored to be able to address an issue that's so local to us, and to be able to help everybody take on such a serious thing. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to Vicki and to Jeremy and to Shelley and everyone else who worked behind the scenes. And enjoy the rest of your day.
I don't really what to say other than to know that there's so many people here, who come by, and to understand the power and the support that the Women's Trucking Federation is getting, and with this, and with Crime Stoppers, and it's making such a difference.
So Zavcor's provided the trailer, and then you provided the wrap? Is that
Exactly, yeah. So we did the wrap with it, and but we didn't have the trailer. You know what I mean? That's definitely, we're on the training side, not on the equipment. Yeah, so it was nice.
So now what will happen with this? I know Bill's going to use it in their school and whatnot. Are you going to use it for events? Are you able to? How does the wrap part work when you wrap it?
No, that's great. So it will be used. This is for the training side, the training academy and whatnot. But we have done one in the virtual reality now.
Okay.
So when the headset goes on, which is it's wicked, and we're launching that today as well, right? So the headset goes on, they have the opportunity of choosing if they would like to do the pull the no human trafficking. So if they're coupling a trailer or backing in or whatever, they have the opportunity to say, hey, look in the mirrors, and
Oh, very cool.
yeah, it is nice, yeah, and just getting that word out one more time.